Hey now, Billy. What's going on, sweet Billy boy? This is your friend, 5 Mile Smile. And today, I'm going to go over with you a game I played against ChatGPT. This was a complete spanking. This baby is not intelligent whatsoever. Anything they told you about this being artificial intelligence is actually artificial foolishness. Now, I'm not even that good of a chess player. In this video, I'm going to go over with you the game that I played against ChatGPT and all the moves that were made. In a follow-up video in the next few days, I'm going to post all the footage of me struggling to get this thing to make a legal move or moves that weren't repeated. Sometimes it wanted to move pawns backwards. It kept believing that it had a queen even though it gave up the queen to me. So anyways, let's get into it. I'll look for that video in the next few days with all the screenshots and videos of me struggling with it. But let's start off. I began by moving pawn to e4, and ChatGPT answered by going e5. All good so far. Then I moved my knight to f3, and ChatGPT moved its knight to f6. At this point, I needed to protect this pawn, so I moved to d3, and ChatGPT decided to move to d6. So far, we've got a mirror going on. I don't know if I mentioned I'm not that good at chess, okay? I am still a beginner. And I got the idea for this video from Gotham Chess because I saw Gotham doing this and beating ChatGPT. But Gotham is an incredible player, and I'm just a beginner. So I wanted to see how I would fare. Alright. So after d6, I moved to g3, preparing to fianchetto my bishop. And ChatGPT moved to d5. So far, so good. Then I moved my bishop to g5, trying to pin this knight to the queen. And good old ChatGPT moved pawn to c6. Everything's looking good for now. Then I moved this bishop to g2. And ChatGPT moved this knight to d7. At that point, I moved my knight to d2. And ChatGPT did dxe4. D takes e4. So I did knight takes e4. At that point, I'm confused. Hold on 1 second. 7 was knight bd2, dxe4, correct. That was incorrect. Yes, I took with this. dxe4. Correct. And here, ChatGPT messed up real bad and took knight takes e4, leaving me the queen. Look at that. On move 8 is where it messed up. So what I did was bishop takes d8, capturing the queen. And ChatGPT did knight takes d2. I responded by queen takes that knight on d2. And ChatGPT responded with king takes d8. Then I did knight takes e5. And ChatGPT moved its king back to e8. Because it actually figured out that I was going to be able to fork its king over there between the rook and the king. So that was kind of wise. Okay, now we're on move 11, king e8. We had knight takes d7. Okay, no, we are on move 12 currently. And I moved knight takes d7. ChatGPT responded with bishop takes d7, at which point I castled kingside, and ChatGPT moved the bishop to e6. Then I decided to pin that bishop to the king with my rook, and I moved my rook to e1. And ChatGPT PP decided to move rook to b8. At this point, I moved h3, and ChatGPT moved bishop to b4, giving me a free bishop. There it messed up pretty bad. So I took the queen. I took the bishop with my queen on b4. And ChatGPT decided to do f6. At which point everything started to come apart for good old ChatGPT. I took the rook. With my rook, I took the bishop on e6, creating a check. And ChatGPT moved the king to d8. Then I moved RFE1. What is that? Rook FE1. Yes, I did that. And ChatGPT responded by doing rook e8. So I took with the rook, creating a check, and the king was moved to c7. So then I decided to take this rook. x b8, and ChatGPT took that, king takes b8. Now at this point I wanted to get cute, so I moved my queen over here with hopes that ChatGPT wouldn't recognize it, and then I could move this rook all the way down here for a checkmate on the next move. But ChatGPT did in fact recognize what I was doing, and it moved b6. So I had to get my queen to safety, and I moved my queen to d2, back here. The king was moved to b7, so I decided to move my queen to d7. Check. The king then moved to a6. I decided to take g7 with my queen. Too easy. Next move that was played was c5 by ChatGPT. So then I decided to take h7 with my queen, and ChatGPT decided to play f5. Then, after I took f5 with my queen, good old ChatGPT said this to me. The game is effectively over, and white has a significant advantage. It might be best to resign at this point and start a new game. And as much as I asked it to continue making moves, it just refused. So there you go. That right there is artificial intelligence for you.